Well, hello everybody in YouTube land. How are y'all doing today?
Hey guys, just little tweaks is all. Okay.
We are out in the backyard. George has some chicken quarters, and when I say some, I mean a lot, in the smoker.
Yeah.
And we're just talking to you until they get ready to eat.
Yeah, I decided, she said, you want to just cook some chicken tomorrow, smoke it? I said, yeah. And she pulled out a pack, and it looked like a half a chicken, two halves in there. 'Cause I put them inside of Ziploc bags when I froze them.
I said, oh, well, this is good. I took it out, and you said...
And I said, well, if it's only two, go ahead and get another pack out. So
we have a lot.
put another pack out, and ends up being their 6 whole hindquarters, and the leg, the thigh, and part of the back, because they're huge, they're giant.
We checked on them right before we sat down to talk to y'all, and they were looking nice and crisp. And then we're going to have some potatoes and some baked beans with that. And I wanted to say to y'all that after the meetup, when we didn't put out a lot of videos, some of you reached out through emails or comments, just checking to see if we were okay. And I just want to say thanks. I thought that was real nice, y'all, to inquire. Although...
You can hear the cicadas.
Can they hear you talking, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Do y'all hear the cicadas? And do you have cicadas where you live? Comment below and tell us. And if you don't know what a cicada is, then you don't have them. So. But let's see, what else? Oh, I wanted to thank the people for writing in and stuff like that. And let's see. I'm looking up at the trees.
I saw a bird come gliding in. But yeah, it's been pretty warm recently. Probably upper 90s and high humidities, which would kick the indices up. Probably about 106 to 110 degrees.
Yeah.
And a couple of days, well, at least there's a breeze today.
Right.
A couple of days there was no breeze whatsoever, and you just walk out and then you're just solid drenched.
Yeah. Well, I've been hearing that on YouTube, the Facebook family page.
Different people
everywhere.
areas, right.
Yeah, it's just it was
Crazy.
a really cold winter, and now it's really hot summer.
Mm.
So maybe it'll kill off some germs and stuff.
Yeah.
Watch representing 2 old people on a couch, man. They crack me up.
And I representing Dollar General.
These guys, Mark and Debbie, they are awesome. They're crazy, but they're informative. They're funny. They feed off one another.
Yeah,
They
funny.
crack me up. And if you haven't gone over to 2 Old People on a Couch, do so. And also they have Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show. He's venturing off into, what's the other thing other than
Rumble.
YouTube? Rumble. So
Yeah, he's got.
maybe we should all have a backup Rumble plan.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Simultaneous broadcast.
Yeah. Oh, it really feels good with that little breeze blowing there.
Yeah.
We had reported on our last video that, Gooby had been ill. He is doing way better.
He still has issues though.
I don't know if we had mentioned that. The doctor also said he had severe arthritis. Did he say severe or extreme or something like that?
And it's in his right shoulder. That's where he's always limping and holding his shoulder up. And it was funny this morning. He came into our bedroom and squeaked, and Melanie picked him up and put him on the bed, and he comes up and tries to give me a little loving, so I reached over and I started massaging his little shoulders.
Aww.
And he just laid his head down and was just like, it was just, he was loving it.
It was just like if you were at a massage therapist.
Yeah, he just laid there and laid there and laid there. It was like, yes.
So I think the arthritis is his biggest issue, but he's also we're seeing some
Vertigo and
we're seeing
it's the
some
dizziness.
symptoms of that maybe because of the way he's acted when I take him outside. He kind of walks and freezes and stuff like that.
Right.
It's real
He'll just
weird.
stare like he doesn't know what to do. He's just like confused.
Right.
And I understand him because I think that we both have the same disease, and I know I have it. I've been
Well, yeah.
confirmed in both of my ears, being a Meniere's syndrome. And
I'll link his video down below when he talked about his.
but it
Meniere's.
can incapacitate you. Last year I was incapacitated for weeks,
Yeah.
where I couldn't do anything, and then I was very limited on what I could do for up to 4 months, and
Yeah.
it just comes on, and you don't, I don't really know. They don't know what causes it. They feel like because of the inner ear fluids that it's has something to do with your sodium intake and caffeine intake. So I've cut way back on the caffeine we have, unless we go to a restaurant, then I'll load up.
Or if we can't get decaffeinated drinks.
Right, but we drink, most of the time it's decaffeinated, or very low caffeine.
But we could do better on the salt intake. For
Yeah.
Sure. But anyway, when we took Gooby into the vet, we did the same thing last year. We already reported that, and that the doc said it was an ear infection. And this time he mentioned that I think the dog has Meniere's too. And the doc just kind of didn't say anything about it. So anyway, Gooby is doing much better though. He's doing much better. Let's see. As you all know, I'm assuming y'all all know our boys, the Crocker boys. We got the real Matt Crocker, and we got Jared Crocker, and we got the Crockers, which is Jason. And they're all up in Oklahoma. Not they all. Jared went up to be with Jason
Right.
and some other YouTube friends. And I don't know, are they all YouTube friends? The Payne family is a YouTube
There's
family.
going to be several of the YouTube
Oh, Cold
family.
Beer Ranch is going to be there,
Yeah,
they said.
but Zach and his
Zach doesn't
friends
do
and things
YouTube?
like. No, I don't think so. But he and his friends, Jason and all them, are meeting everybody up there, and
So
he's in the race. So
they might be having a shoot-dang good time, if you
I
know
bet
what
they
I
will.
mean. So be on the lookout for all their videos.
I bet they'll have a fun time.
And the real Matt Crocker was going to be at home there while Jared was gone, and we were sending group texts in the family. The night before Jared was to leave, I sent a picture of Home Alone, the little guy running through the thing, and I said, Matt's dreaming about tomorrow. And so even people on YouTube and Facebook pick on him about being home alone now.
Yeah, but he unfortunately tweaked his back again.
Just
And,
last night,
Yeah,
right?
last night.
He texted this
He
morning.
said he lifted up a little pan or something, and he said it just went out, and so he just sent us a little emoji that was a stick man. It just started just
Crumbled.
falling apart.
I have never really had back issues, but
Well,
this
I
man
have.
has since the day I met him when he was 20 years old. So
Yeah.
he knows better than anybody. It's just, you don't even have to do anything. I'll tell you what, just because we could tell hundreds of stories about your back, but like one of the first times I ever saw you when we were in our young 20s, he was out in it was a garage, carport thing, garage, remember over there? And he just bent over to pick up a tool and his back went out, and I thought, oh good grief, no way. But it's not about what you pick up, it's how you pick it up.
Some positioning in it, but what happened in that particular time was up in the center of my back area, which is probably where Gary and with Gary and Mel and
Gary,
them,
Simple Life
he
Reclaimed.
right in the center between my shoulder blades, my ribs dislocate from my spine, and it pulls out, and it just knocks the breath out of you. You can't breathe or anything like that. And
Yeah.
I had to strap tennis balls on my back and lay on those and
Hey,
have a
just
chest brace. And
a note for all you people out there. When we first got married, he would have me walk on his back. Yes, I could walk on his back because I was small enough
about
to do
100
it.
pounds.
And then the boys remember doing it
And
too.
she's like 116 now. Yeah.
Well, thank you, honey, for saying that. But anyway, I think I weigh more than that.
Well, 117. But anyway.
That's why I keep him around, ladies. He's a swell husband, I tell you. You are a good husband. Did you have a good Father's Day? Do you remember it? I think it was last Sunday. Almost
Yeah.
a week ago.
Yeah, you and I just hung out.
Chilling.
Yeah, we watched movies.
We did. And yeah, we moved our chairs close together and we
We
watched
put them up
movies and
against
stuff.
the thing right in front of the TV. You know, we have a 65-inch, so we sat right in front of it like
It
you're
was
at
like-
a big screen.
And the last time we did that was when we had Granny over at the house, and it was just the three of us. It was Thanksgiving Day, and she's 90 now. She was probably 88, maybe 87. And after we ate and all, we sat in there, and she wanted to watch Gone with the Wind, and we watched Gone with the Wind from start to finish, which
Yeah.
I don't even know if I've ever really done that before, to tell you the truth, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what this reminded me of, just
Yeah, I
hanging
told
out,
her-
enjoying it.
I told her, I said, yeah, you know, our furniture's leather and it's big and bulky and things like that. And she says, I'd like to have something different. So I've been looking at these almost like a theater thing, but it's not. I guess it could be, but they're like recliners that are all in a row, but they're circular or curved.
If you have one like this, or you know anyone who does, please comment below and let us know.
Because with her eyesight being so bad,
I have to
I'm going
sit
to try
right up on it, y'all.
to get a TV as large as I can afford, bigger than a 65, and put on the wall, and then put that in front of it, and then I can have her, you know, whichever her best view is, by either moving it forward or backwards, the chair system, until she gets it just right.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It's you know, I think that when people maybe see me on camera, or you know,
Even when they talk to you, sometimes it's like, well, she can see good.
that's what
You
I was
know?
going to say. You make the assumption that I can because I'm walking around without walking into a wall, but my vision is very low
She,
vision.
you know, like I said, we have 65-inch, and when you pull up the guide menu and everything, it's on the largest text I can get it, and she still has to get up and stand in front of the television and stare at it.
Or I kind of, like, we have YouTube TV. That's our mode of television that we're using at the moment. And I know the shows by heart because it's the same stuff day after day. So I can look at the letters because I have no center vision, so something's always missing wherever I look. But I memorize what's on there, and that's how I survive, is memorization.
When she reads, like I said, her vision, like say the word around, she might see the AR, but the O is missing, and
And
maybe
maybe
the
the U.
N or something
Yeah.
is missing.
Always something.
And so she has to read between the lines to figure out what that word is.
And you know, when it really bothered me, because you know, I was in the school system with children. I didn't have to read out loud to them at that point. I was in the computer lab. There wasn't a whole lot of things that I had to read aloud to a student. But I forgot what I was going to say, that train of thought. But when I was going to Sunday school, and we would have the Sunday school lesson, and we would take turns reading it, and I had to read out loud, and I realized, oh my goodness, I can't do this. They never made fun of me, of course, or nothing like that, but I would try to beg off. No, I'll pass. No, go ahead. But I can read it in my head and it flows, but if I have to read out loud, it sucks.
That's like the little notes that she writes on she gets those big sheets.
Oh, yeah. Y'all saw that on the last video.
Anyway, the big sheet, she writes with those markers on there, but you know, she can read it as long as, because she knows what she's put down there, so she could just kind of skim through it and see what it says.
But I can read black on white.
Right.
But white on black is harder. But anyway, and P.S. I cannot read when they type in all caps.
Caps.
Now, I know a lot of people do that to get your attention, and I even read a comment the other day. A lady said it's much easier to read when it's all in caps.
It could
but
be for
not
some
me.
people.
I cannot read it. I can't. But anyway, enough about my eyesight. And do you have anything else you want to talk to the fine folks about? Let's see. We talked about Matt, and he's under the weather, so keep him in your prayer
Right.
about his back.
He got about half of that roof done, and
He
he had called me and he said, "Man, it's just hot. I'm going to wait till this afternoon to."
But has he put out the video? We don't want to ruin anything. I don't know what he's done.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, he had called and said that he was hot and everything. Was going to wait till later in the afternoon to do it. But he said it was so windy. You know, he even took the flags down. I think he said it was so windy, and evidently he didn't go back out that afternoon because it was still too windy. And he said during the night, that's when he tweaked his back, you know, and just picking up a pen. He said it's crazy.
Well, hope he gets better, because he and Jared are going to go to Arkansas
Over the 4th.
with Simple Life Reclaimed, Mel and Gary, and we'll put their link down below. I feel like probably all y'all watching us already watched Simple Life Reclaimed, but if you're that one that has not watched Simple Life Reclaimed, y'all are missing out. They are a young married couple with 3 small children living off-grid on 41.36 acres in Arkansas, along with her brother, his wife, and their child. And they have just started their journey there. If you have not checked them out, you really need to go over. They're awesome.
Yeah. Enjoyed watching you fish the other day, Gary.
Yeah, me too. And also, you know, all the boys, just links are in the description, and check out Shootdang TV. If you haven't already watched, they have 3 or 4 videos on there. There should be another one coming soon. And the last shout I would like to give is to the Shootdang clothing line. That's our boys' clothing line, and it's Shootdang TV is the website, right?
Shootdang.tv
or /TV.
I think it's .tv. But anyway,
it's down below. The link is down below, and they have Shootdang shirts. And what is Shootdang? It's a way of life, is the way I look at it.
Well, they, like I said, they're going to have some product here before long, and then I keep trying to talk them into getting a printer, but they hadn't.
Well, they're just so young in the business yet.
I know, but you know, they could do anything. You know, say a request.
A Crocker Simply Southern shirt, perhaps.
Could even do that.
Anything else you can think you want to talk to these fine people about today?
Well, unfortunately, there's 2 things.
What?
Our air conditioner went out upstairs.
Oh man, what a bummer! I didn't want to end on a bad note.
I had to get estimates for new AC upstairs.
And the one we got
Jake
ain't good.
lived close by. I'd get him to do it. Jake Porter.
We might ought to just move him in over here and let him live here while he can work on it. Jake, would your wife go for that?
But yeah, I got to put in a new AC for upstairs, and
if you need any AC work done or watch the videos, Jake Porter is your man. We'll link him down below. Right?
Hey, well, if he's in your
his
area,
videos, though, I mean, you can watch for if you.
I mean, he'll teach you how to do stuff online.
Yes, that's what I meant.
You know, that's what I like. Is if I have something that I see, wow, I had that issue, and watch him, then I'll know. Okay, we'll test this. You know, but.
Okay, what was the other bad news? The AC and what else?
My lawnmowers. Lawnmowers, both.
This could be directed to Jared also. Jared, he's tried everything he could.
I fixed got the motor started. You know, it needed the valves redone, the adjustments and things like that. And I changed parts on it and got it tuned to where I cranked it up, and I thought, yes, finally. So after I got it all back together and took off, went out in the yard and was mowing, and I was like, wow, you know, it's mowing at least. Not a great job, but it's mowing. And I guess he's probably run over stuff as much as I have, because the blades are twisted. And it'd try to gouge, so I'd have to go and bend it back.
So ladies, you know how it is with your men and their toys, right? The older the boys, the more expensive the toys. But I gotta hand it to this guy. He has tried everything he can for as long as he possibly could,
I told her I just
including mowing our yard with the tractor.
Which I'm going to have to finish, because that
so
one
he
broke.
is going to get him a new lawnmower. So he's looking in at the zero turns. If you guys or gals have any
good experiences
or bad, please comment below and let us know.
And about
we'll be looking.
You know, the size and widths and cost. You know what y'all. You know.
I know some of y'all out there have.
I'd like to see what in
please.
different areas. You know, before. Would you order one from a place that has to deliver it, you know, like say across country, or would you get it from a dealer that's pretty local but they're more expensive?
And what about the warranty and the maintenance,
maintenance on
of being
those types
close
of
to the
things.
place too?
Yeah.
Where you, so if you guys like this sort of thing, us sitting outside chatting with you guys, I know some people said, oh, we like the breakfast with the Crockers. I'll just be honest about the breakfast with the Crockers. One is you
She's
have
not
to,
a breakfast person.
well, that's the main thing. The other thing is you have to talk loud so y'all can hear, and then you have all the background of the people in there, and then on top of that, it has happened at least once. We get a violation for the music you hear in the
Right.
background. And anyway, so if we were just to sit and chat anywhere, you know, do y'all like hearing it? Are you going to listen to the whole video? Comment down below and let us know. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, what words should they put down in the comment below to say, so we'll know that they watched all the way to the end?
I watched till the end.
No, be more clever. All right, do that then. But I watched till the end if you watch till the end of this video, okay?
Right.
All right, if you like listening to us, we hope that you'll subscribe, like the video, comment below, and share the video.
So I guess I better go check my chicken.
Oh, yeah. Bye, y'all.
See ya.